Hello, welcome to Cooking with Jonny Burnett, back in my kitchen, and today we have an insane recipe. We are doing lemon sole with a parsley and caper dressing, served with an elegant cauliflower steak, which has nuttiness, zestiness and everything there, and some wonderful tender stem. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, Cooking with Jonny Burnett. Every week I'm bringing you brilliant recipes and how-to tutorials, and find me on Instagram and share all your work you're doing with this, at Chef Jonny Burnett. So what we're going to need for this dish is some parsley, capers, wonderful fillet of lemon sole, boned and skin off, cauliflower. We're doing a cauliflower like this, okay? So the root is just gone out of there, but you still got that lovely steak style shape. Some tender stem, salt, lemon and vegetable oil. So the first thing you want to do is get the cauliflower steak cooking. So what you want to make sure you have done is get a pan on the heat, nice and hot. You sear this off both sides, you get a beautiful brown colour, a knob of butter in there, then stick it in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. So what I like to do is use sesame oil. It just helps bring out that flavour, the nuttiness of the cauliflower, and especially when you add the butter and you get a beurre noisette, this nutty little oil just really sings it out of that cauliflower even more, and you maximise the flavour you have in this beautiful dish. So the pan's nice and hot, time to stick some of this in. You just hear that sizzle, that's doing all the right stuff. Right, when that cauliflower's cooking, you can hear it bubbling away. Now's the time to make the stunning caper and parsley dressing to go all over the top of this dish. So what we need for this is parsley, capers, lemon juice, salt and vegetable oil. That's it. It's so simple and it packs a real punch which goes perfect with fish. What you want to do is get a handful of parsley, tighten it up and just chop through there. Okay, so when your cauliflower's got a beautiful colour like it has now, just flip it onto the other side, the same colour, and about a minute's time we're going to add some butter, lemon juice, salt, and then we pop it in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. A teaspoon of butter and the juice of half a lemon. You can hear that singing, dancing away. That is just flavour bouncing all over that pan, and it is amazing. That's exactly what you want. Bit of salt. Now we can transfer it into a little tray like this. Put all the sauce over it. That's going in the oven now for 10 to 15 minutes. So pop this parsley into a bowl. So now you want to get a nice big handful of the capers, get your fingers in a jar, get them out and get a good handful's worth, and then just run your knife over them, chop them up, mix them in with this parsley. And now you want to squeeze half a lemon straight into the lovely bowl of your parsley and your capers. And then to finish off, we're going to add some oil in. I'll do it by the tablespoon so you can get the exact measurements. Just 1 tablespoon. And 7. Give that a lovely mix. And that is a wonderful, fresh, clean, vibrant dressing to go on top of your fish. Nice pinch of salt, perfect. So now your dressing's done, your cauliflower's in the oven, it's time to get a non-stick pan on the heat, get it nice and hot, ready for the fish. We are breaking the fish down into goujons, then we're going to pop them in some flour and shallow fry them. With salt, I think is the best way to cook it. Either shallow fry, a little bit of flour or grill. This dish I am shallow frying, it's lovely. I first tried this out in the Mediterranean in Port Cremount with a lovely couple, Ian and Caroline, lifelong friends of mine, and we enjoyed, I believe we did it with Saint-Pierre, which is Jonny, and it was wonderful. And it tastes exactly the same, if not better, doing it with lemon salt. So pop your fish into 4 goujon shapes, just cutting across the fish. Look at that, beautiful. Then it's going to give it a good dusting of flour, okay? Pop some flour over the top of it. Mix it in there. And then what you want to do is just shake off any excess flour, pop it into the bowl, ready for the pan. Alright, our fish is now prepped. Now it's time to also cook the tender stem. How we're going to do this is simple. We're going to cook the fish, put it straight into the pan. As soon as we do that, we then put these 3 lovely bits of tender stem into a small salted saucepan of boiling water. These take 2 minutes, the fish take 3 minutes. That's it, no more. Don't complicate it, okay? Okay, our pan's nice and hot. Now we're gonna add a little bit of vegetable oil, start cooking the fish, and then pop that tender stem straight in. Get your fish in there. And also pop your tender stem into a pan of boiling water. What we want with this fish, when we're cooking it in flour, is to get almost a slightly crispy coating on the top. So you want to cook it for about 1.5 minutes without touching it, one side, and then flip it back over, and you'll get a lovely texture and almost noisette flavour, like a burnt, nutty butter flavour. That's exactly what you want. Absolutely perfect, perfect. As soon as you flip the sole over, again, half a lemon in there and a teaspoon of butter. And then that fish is done. It's wonderful. A little trick, as soon as you take the fish out, turn the pan right down, and we're going to finish that tender stem, which is boiled in that saucepan for 2 minutes, into the pan which we were cooking the fish with, to just really absorb all that beautiful flavour. Okay, everything's cooked, and now it's time to plate up this wonderful bit of food. The cauliflower steak's done, broccoli's ready, the dressing's done, and the fish is cooked perfectly. So now it's time to pop it all onto our plate and make it look beautiful and ready for you all to eat. First thing you want to do is just pop that cauliflower in the middle of the plate there. Followed with our tender stem just there, leaning lovely on it. And then we're going to top some of this fish just onto it like that. And then we top off this lovely caper and parsley dressing. And there you have it. A wonderful, beautiful meal. Perfect, healthy and stunning. Amazing. It's all cooked. So now it's time to eat. All these flavours, they just work so well. It may not look the most special thing, but this is proper seafood cooking. Capers, parsley, cauliflower, greens, beautiful fish. Everything here goes. Everything here tastes incredible. This is the sort of thing you'd expect to see down Cornwall, in a little bistro, a proper one, or in northern Brittany. It's just loud, abusive flavours from the capers and the parsley. And then a delicate lemon sole. The cauliflower, where it's charred, just has abundance of flavour. I hope you all love this one, and make sure you tune in next week, Cooking with Jonny Burnett, where I'll be doing a brand new video. Take care, see you next week.